Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we're talking about BuzzFeed. Again, this time it's a new video from their series, The Try Guys. It's called The Try Guys Test Who is the Most Attractive. Let's check it out.
Today we're gonna find out which one of you guys is the hottest try guy. Scientifically, of course.
Hotness! It's science, baby!
What actually makes a man attractive?
Confidence. Confidence makes men attractive. Confidence and experience. Strength is also attractive. And intelligence. Then I would say looks and physical attractiveness, but often to a lesser degree. Sure, you can find some petty girls who are all about looks, but I would say most get over that at some point as they grow up. Real women are looking for strong, confident men who aren't ugly. That's about it. You don't even necessarily have to be hot. It's just be well-groomed and not a total mess. Now, if you flip this around and ask what makes girls attractive, yeah, I would then say it's mostly looks, of course. That's what most guys look for. But what really confuses me here is we got a show about testing which of these 4 straight guys is the most attractive, but it's hosted by the gayest, most flaming man I've seen since Cam from Modern Family.
Yeah, we couldn't get tickets to Billy Elliot.
All he wanted to do was dance. And that's my story.
5 hours of this.
I just want to dance with the ballet.
Couple that with the fact that the 4 try guys here look rather gay. Let's be real. I mean, no offense, but come on. They are way too overdressed and fashionable for straight men. They're all fair-skinned, skinny, weak, nerdy types. There's not one regular guy at all here. Where's the big guy? Where's the athletic guys or the good old country boy who goes skeet shooting every weekend? I bet not one of these try guys could catch a football, even if it was gently thrown at them.
Today, more than ever, society and media appreciate hot men. Like us, for instance.
And we wondered if that sexiness could be boiled down to a science.
Not really. Looks and attractiveness aren't an exact science. Only ugly, nerdy losers would think to test their attractiveness to the opposite sex with a science experiment. This is like measuring your dick not for its length, but for its length times girth divided by yaw and add 0.02 to adjust for torque.
We're here to find out if the prevailing theories about male beauty have any truth to them.
And we're the test subjects.
The Try Guys are going to be conducting 6 experiments.
We're gonna draw our blood, measure our faces, and all sorts of wacky shit.
I'm gonna win all the categories today because I'm the most beautiful. Beautiful Keith and the rest.
Yeah, I'm not really sure you want to be beautiful here, guys. I wouldn't call it male beauty either. Men are good looking, handsome, or maybe hot. They're not pretty and beautiful, you fucking queens.
This is a little tough, but if it means anything to you, I would happily penetrate each and every single one of you guys.
Things just keep getting gayer and gayer here. Now you can see why I'm so confused at the beginning. They're presumably testing out their attractiveness to the opposite sex, since they're all straight. But then they have the gayest host of all time talking about butt fucking them? You're sending mixed signals here, BuzzFeed. If we were testing for their appeal to gay men, then yeah, I would say these prissy little girly men are pretty attractive for that. But if we're talking about their appeal to women, then I don't know so much. I mean, maybe if the girls like pretty boys, if they like feminine looking guys, and maybe that one on the left, the discount Will Arnett looking guy, maybe girls would find him handsome and dapper, but the other guys are pretty fucked. They better be rich or hilarious on their dates. I'm willing to bet none of these try guys have slept with more than 3 or 4 girls, ever. This one on the right is very likely a virgin. But sure, let's go and see which is the most attractive. Not the most interesting lot ever to go over, but it's pretty obvious none of them are that attractive to women, but luckily we're comparing them to each other, because if we had a Ryan Reynolds or Brad Pitt lying around, this wouldn't even be close. Do you guys see the difference here? See how the real actors have got manly features? Sure, they're the pretty boy kind of guys too, but they don't look like these total bitches that work at BuzzFeed at all.
It's Which Try Guy is Scientifically the Hottest with your ultra bangable host, Curly.
My name is Dr. Curly.
Hi, Dr. Curly.
So you have the results?
I do have the results, you nasty.
That wasn't funny. Being a flamboyant gay person isn't funny, not on its own. Back to Cam from Modern Family. I absolutely love this character, by the way, and it's a great show. But they do have real writers there, and a slew of Emmys, I might add. All BuzzFeed has is this overly gay dude with pubes on his face, wearing about 9 too many rings, I might add.
The first category is testosterone.
If it's based on aggression, this will probably go to Ned. He's a very aggressive person.
I better win the testosterone thing. You know, if I don't win the testosterone thing, it's all bullshit.
Testosterone is linked to body hair and to hair loss. Your boy Zach got both of those.
Too bad Zach didn't have a daddy who he could model male masculine behavior from when he was young. Could have helped rid him from these flamboyant gestures he's always making. Poor guy.
I think that I'm gonna win this category because I have a ton of sperm in my blood. Whenever I get my blood taken out, they're like, wow, there's so much sperm in here. That's not how that works.
You have a ton of sperm in your butt? That's not surprising. And why do all these guys talk like they're on children's TV shows? So over the top and over enunciated and quite patronizing to their audience, I might add. This isn't fucking Barney, Try Guys.
Testosterone is a very important male hormone. If a man doesn't have any testosterone, he loses a lot of characteristics that makes him a man.
Well, funny enough, I think this doctor is the most attractive one on this show so far. He's not only good looking, he's obviously smart and well spoken. Not dumb, childish, and immature sounding like the whole BuzzFeed crew. Way to go, guys. Your guest outdid you in attractiveness less than 2 minutes into your video, which is about 20 minutes too long. And let's not forget, he said if a man doesn't have as much testosterone, he loses the characteristics that make him a man. Keep that in mind.
So it's a simple blood test, and we get a relatively accurate measurement and figure out where men are on the spectrum.
I bet you a sperm has gotten into blood once and been like, whoa, where am I?
Eugene doesn't love needles.
Shut up.
I can't ignore this guy's dumb haircut anymore. Not a good look, mophead. I'm pretty sure he's bald under that comb over, too.
It's Eugene! Have you seen how hairy his legs are?
I do have very hairy legs.
Daddy!
No, you don't. You may have the most hairy legs there, but you're hanging around the gayest, most feminine dudes of all time. It's like being the skinniest person in a group of 10 fat people.
The very sexy, the Zaddy! Don't worry, Ned.
I really thought Ned would be number one.
There's no scientific data that correlates the level of testosterone to the level of attractiveness.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. These testosterone levels are ridiculously low. BuzzFeed tries to brush over this and move on to the BMI test, but that ain't gonna slide past me here. These Try Guys are all well below the average T level, which is a T score around 679, and normal testosterone levels in males range from 270 to 1070. That means 3 of these Try Guys are well below normal. The doctor likely had to warn them and recommend treatment after this discovery. This is not good. And things get even worse when you look at the average T levels by age. I think it's safe to say here these Try Guys all fit within the 25 to 34 age range. And again, they're all well below the average of 617 for their age. In fact, they're all below the average of 376, which is for 85 to 100-year-old men. That's fucking insane, and a little sad if we're being honest. I can't say I'm totally surprised though. I've been saying this kind of stuff about the men at BuzzFeed for years. They just don't hire straight, normal, manly men there. They're all these gay, fruity, overdressed Try Guys. And now they've proven this with science. I'm pretty sure this was an unintended reveal for BuzzFeed, considering their apparent lack of self-awareness about it. I can't believe not one person working there caught this and said, hey, guys, Try Guys, maybe this T-level segment isn't the best. It kind of makes us look bad and weak.
Next category, guys, is BMI.
Number one, come on.
You know it. Zach.
This tiny fuckable body over here. My body's hotter than Eugene's. Wow, wow, look at this.
Sexiness. Number 3 is Keith.
Oh, wow! Awesome! Wow!
Well, it looks like we've got yet another embarrassing revelation BuzzFeed didn't intend. This time they're inadvertently proving how much bullshit these BMI tests are. I mean, look, this is the guy who won the BMI test. Do you really think he has a good-looking body? He looks kind of skinny fat to me. I certainly wouldn't say he's muscular or even slender and skinny fit. There's also that little chub the other guy's grabbing there on the bottom. Not a good look. And the thing about the body mass index is this. It only really helps you if you're extremely over or underweight. If you think you are, you can calculate your BMI, which is just a simple equation comparing your height to your weight. It's not really that complicated, and it's not a very accurate representation of your health either, or how attractive or good looking your body is. It's basically just a good place to see what the average weights are for your height, and what it certainly doesn't tell you is how attractive you are. So it's pretty useless for this BuzzFeed thing. And I should add, over and underweight people can still be highly attractive, and having the best BMI score definitely doesn't make you more attractive than others. I mean, look at this guy again. He's the winner of the BMI test. Need I say more?
It's a relatively okay surrogate for men's health, but it's not perfect.
What kind of exercise you get?
I play soccer. I'm going to CrossFit. We have a lot of stairs in the office, and sometimes I go between floors. Yo, Ned, check this out. I'm less flabby than you.
Imagine an NFL running back. Those guys have a terrible body mass index, but nobody's going to tell them they're not in shape.
Pretty boring results here, I must admit. They're all so close, it's almost not worth keeping this in the show at all. And beating someone's BMI score by 0.3 is really nothing to celebrate over. It's pretty pathetic you got excited about that. Eugene could have gotten into first place by skipping lunch, if he really wanted to.
We're gonna gonna take photos of our faces and see who's got the best face.
I have very delicate features. I'm very precious.
Facial attractiveness is way more than just whether or not somebody's hot or not.
What the hell's a Tinder sociologist? I don't like this chick already, but she isn't ugly. I'll give her that.
Facial attractiveness has to do with a variety of characteristics, ranging from the width of someone's face to the distance between their eyes, to the distance between their nose and their mouth. Let's look at Keith. Good-looking guy.
This is my normal face.
Keith is not an attractive guy. You're being nice, lady. He's not exactly ugly either. He's just kind of weird looking, especially without glasses. Look at those bug eyes. He's like an iguana or something. Who are you looking at, Keith? And which eye am I supposed to look into?
You look like you're married. It makes total sense.
So it totally
During
does.
the ovulatory period, women are more attracted to men who are going to exhibit higher characteristics related to biological fitness, like testosterone, whereas at other times of the month when they're not ovulating, they're seeking out partners who appear to be more kind and compassionate and may be attracted to men with softer jawlines.
Well, we already know they all have low testosterone, and apparently this translates into less masculine and attractive features. Plus, facial beauty is a pretty damn subjective category, but whatever. Let's see who won, I guess.
Ready for number one? You queen, Eugene.
I don't think I'm the best looking. I think we're all very good looking.
Number three, you're still beautiful, Ned.
Thank you.
So don't you worry.
Which makes me the most unique. So I'm the best looking.
Wow, so I'm the hottest white try guy. Wow.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you're the hottest white guy amongst a bunch of pussy-ass, low-T, nerdy, fugly dudes. Don't be too proud, dude. And apparently Eugene, the Asian, wins with the most balanced face. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe he is the most attractive, if the girl likes Asian dudes. Looks like we were onto something with that receding hairline, too. How far back does that thing go, Gene? Now I see why you overcompensate with that big comb-over puffball so much. If I was really gonna pick the best face here, I think I would go with the tiny Will Arnett again, the guy on the right. Besides his oddly big nose, he's the only decent looking man here, kinda normal. The two on the left are a definite no-no, and maybe the Asian is, but he is balding, so I think it's safe to say this low rent Arnett has it. But again, BuzzFeed are being total nerds about this. Measuring jawlines and testing symmetry, this is not how you tell if someone's attractive. This is how aliens from another planet would do it. Now, there's another 10 grueling minutes here, which I'm gonna spare you guys from. Basically, the guys make Tinder profiles and try to decide who's the most dateable. They pick a picture, write a profile, bullshit like that. In the end, Eugene comes back and wins the whole thing. This Asian guy with a comb over that covers half his face, who dresses like a gay fashion model and has lower testosterone than the average 80-year-old man. This is the best looking, most attractive guy BuzzFeed has to offer. I think that says a lot. Obviously, the unintended revelations are what's more interesting here. The fact that the best of the guys at BuzzFeed have these dangerously low levels of T is pretty telling. It says a lot about BuzzFeed, its staff, and who it appeals to. Because I'm willing to bet these try guys aren't just hired guns doing their jobs here and clocking out on the weekends. These guys are also fans, or representative of the fan base. They represent the kinds of guys who watch BuzzFeed. Gay ones. Prissy, nerdy, feminine guys who are likely bi, if not fully gay. Like the wannabe Nathan Lane host they got here. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with being gay and being a gay-focused channel. I just want to be clear about it. Straight men do not watch BuzzFeed. Manly, masculine men don't apply to work there either. And if they do, they're probably not hired. And if they are, they're certainly not being put in these Try Guy videos. Or any BuzzFeed videos for that matter. BuzzFeed is a site for women and gay men. There, I said it. Maybe there's some straight nerdy guys who watch it too, or maybe some of those asexual, incel, never gonna be with a real person kind of guys. But that's about it. At the end of the day, BuzzFeed has really shown their true colors here. Probably accidentally. They are staffed by men with T levels equal to the average 80-year-old man on his deathbed. These are not strong, masculine leader types. These are followers. They follow trends, follow Facebook, Twitter. They follow fashion and dress up like Metro wannabe gay models. And the followers that watch BuzzFeed and work there really sums up BuzzFeed itself too. BuzzFeed is all about trends and buzzwords and making stupid little trivial lists. And petty follower companies apparently hire petty follower types of men. What do you guys think? Can you really measure attractiveness with science and testing Tinder profiles like this? I know it was done as a joke, but throughout the video, the Try Guys seemed really into it. Which of these 4 Try Guys do you think is the most attractive? And do you think they are at all attractive if compared with regular guys? You know, real men? Comment your thoughts below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time.
Yeah.